heel turtle position, his elbows are tucked in, doesn't want to be giving gaps up. Judo players are really good in this position. You'll struggle to get grips in. It seems strange, and logically thinking you might, well, why do I need to keep my elbows back so grips in here? I can get round here and in front of the face. Gripping just over the top is no good. If I come over the top there to get the collar, and Josh grabs my arm, now bring it over Josh, I'm on the bottom, he's on top. Okay? So ideally, you need to control him in this position, be able to get your hands in. So what you're looking for, just lift up Josh please. I'm looking for collars. Here. For me, I'm looking for this, that bit. I can feed off that for the seatbelt bit, which we were touching on last week. But this will allow me a lot of control and a lot of ability to direct where he wants to go. But he's not just going to give it up. An experienced guy will know that you're looking for something like that, we're not going to want to give it. So when Josh goes down, little tricks of getting in. He's quite tight here, so there's not a lot of a gap. What I don't want to do is put too much weight on him. I don't want to give him anything he can redirect me. So all I do from there is I press, put my hands in, and as I bounce him around, there's a hand in. And that's the hand I want really, because I'm this side. So if Josh was to try and trap my arm to take me that way, my weight's here. He's going to struggle to get my weight over. And what that sometimes does is, he'll drop on his side to try and get it, and I can just move over, and I'm still looking at controlling his back look, chest straight into his shoulder blades, and I get my second hook. Alright? It's one of the things we're going to kind of play around a little bit with. So get your hands in, put the pressure in, and I bump against his hip. Okay, I've got the opposite hand in this time. This one's not going. Switch. Sensible thing. Come to the other side. My weight's controlling him. I'm limiting where he can go. I've got my knee against his legs. Okay? Your other option is to put your shin across the back of his leg. What you don't do is put your knee in between his feet, because that's where the guys will try and lob under. A lot of the time they're going for a leg lock or foot lock. So keep your foot on the outside, so you'd either be over the back of his calf or into the side of him. So if I get that bit back here, Josh. Okay. Now here. So this is my starting. What I want first. Now ideally I want this foot in here now. He's not necessarily going to let me have it easy. Options. Again, push, flare the elbow out, leg in. And I grip. So I'm bringing this knee in to hook that. What I'm trying to stop him doing is just stepping that leg back. If he takes his leg away, brings it back on the inside, there, I'm out. And he's going to fight even harder to defend that gap. Okay? So if I can lever that out and thread this foot in, now, as I come through, I've got the second grip. Because of me driving in the way I have, I collapse his posture. If he lifts up a little bit, Sherry's fell on this leg. Okay? So this is what I ideally want to be looking towards now. I've got my weight over him still, I've got a hook in ready, and keeping this hook deep in here. That's no good, just resting against his leg. He'll take his leg back, bring it back up on the inside, and back out again. I'm not completely lost because I've got a double underhook. So I can now start looking at steering him. Okay? So that's going to be the first stage of what we're going to do. Just getting the hands in, because without that, it's no good trying to jump on his back. If I've got no control and I can't steer him, he can spin out. Okay? A lot of guys would sooner have you on the mid-mount than on the back. Okay? So he's tucked in, there's no gaps. Okay? We're just going to get the hands in, lean, put the weight in, get the grip. See how it's difficult to see from there, but my weight's over his hip. I'm making it difficult for him to try and roll, to try and turn in, to try and sit out. If I just do this from here with no contact, I've got no control over his direction. He can try and spin or turn in any way he wants. But if I put weight on his hip, especially now I've got a grip, I clamp my elbow towards my own hip. Can you feel how that's restricting your turning? Yeah. Not only that, if he tries to move, I'll feel it instantly. Whenever there's a big gap, they can get things going before you recognise where they're going. Alright? So again, from here, I can lever on the back of that elbow, thread the foot. Alright? And put in the others as well. So I put This way I can decide which way I want to go over. We'll look at both ways. Okay? That's where we're going to start with this. Just looking at making the hand jig. If anybody's struggling, shout up. We'll go over the pointers. Some people are very tired, you have to come in different ways. Okay?